From Cardi B to Doja Cat to Megan Thee Stallion and now Ice Spice, y'all have a lot of opinions when it comes to who's the new queen, and honestly, a lot of them are not it. But who better to talk about a queen than a queen herself? Well, it's been too long, my love bugs. I'm lovely, and now we can get into the video. So let's be honest, Nicki's the queen of rap.
Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. Period. Period.
You can argue that all you want. It doesn't make it any less true. And yes, you might automatically be like, oh, well, you're a barb. Fuck you. Okay, grow up. You're an adult. Be for real. You're either an adult or a little kid, and if you're a little kid, get off my channel. Thank you. If you are too up the ass of your favorite creator or hate Nicki so much to where you can't admit no one else is doing it like Nicki, you're weird. She is inspired by people who came before her. None of them can do it like she did, though. Someone on Twitter worded this beautifully by replying to someone who asked, who had the biggest impact on female rap? They responded, Kim made it sexy and fashionable. Missy brought creativity. Lauren brought soul and R&B. But Nicki Minaj turned female rap into a profitable brand, made it global, and demanded female rappers be respected. And she did it all by herself. She is the face of female rap and is still writing the blueprint/formula on what female rappers should aspire to be. None of them had the opportunity to, and she took that opportunity and ran with it, and now she is the queen. And now people hate her. People have hated her entire career. That's why some people like Cardi are famous now, because she blew up at a time where people were looking for a new Nicki, and that skyrocketed her to fame because people wanted her and Nicki to hate each other, and then they did. They wanted literally any female rapper there is. They have tried to skyrocket them to fame or make them like Nicki, and they all have failed. That being said, there are some girls that have the potential to maybe dethrone Nicki one day, you know, if Nicki was to pass away. Because other than that, I really just don't see Nicki. I don't see anyone beating her. She's the queen for a reason. And if that makes you think that I'm just a delusional barb, oh well, click off the channel. Thanks for the view. I do have a few girls on the list. I have about 10 girls that I thought of for this video. But to me, really, the only girls that could even compare are Cardi, Doja, and Megan. But I didn't want to just be like, oh, Cardi, Doja, or Megan. I want to give people options. And also, I'm going to be doing this by like a score. I have my personal opinion of who the next queen of rap should be. But that doesn't mean that's the right opinion. This score chart, even though I am scoring it, could be completely wrong. So please give me your opinion in the comment. Don't be hateful though, because if you're hateful, your comment will be removed, baby. Thank you. I've removed a lot and it feels so good. I love it. A few things to me that really make a standout artist, especially when it comes to rap, are your flow, your lyricism, how many genres you can cover, how much you're selling, because as Nicki said,
you see, silly rabbit, to be the queen of rap, you gotta sell records, you gotta get plaques.
And then also their potential, like how far could they realistically go if they actually took themselves out of the boxes some of them put themselves in. I know certain people can go farther, like Saweetie. I see it, but somehow, for some reason, she does not. And she might. That's the thing. It could be someone just in her ear telling her what to do. But I don't know. I don't have proof of that. What I do have proof of is that what she is putting out is not giving. And her last two songs, the one without a feature, flopped. So obviously people are not listening to her music for her. The girls I do have on the list that I was thinking of for the next queen are Cardi B, Ice Spice, Doja Cat, Flo Milli, Megan Thee Stallion, JT, Lotto, Doechii, Azalea Banks, and CupcakKe. Now, I'm gonna be so for real right now. 5 of these girls are getting chopped immediately. I'm gonna tell you why it's a chop. I'm gonna go name by name and tell you why it's a chop. Azalea Banks. I said this in one of the comments because someone asked me what I think about Azalea Banks. She makes great music. She's a really shitty person though and needs a lot of mental help because there's either something wrong with her or she's just a really bad person who likes to seek attention in every wrong way. But That being said, 212 is fire. Flo Milli and Ice Spice. I genuinely just feel like these two specifically need more time, need to grow in the industry more. And then Ice Spice specifically, I feel like she needs to actually take time off and like hone her craft, learn how to perform on stage, maybe take some like lessons on like how to actually present yourself on stage and to an audience, especially the audience is the size that she has. And she did get this fame really quickly. And I think that was too much for her in the moment. But I do see her improving day after day. And I do want to see it just speed up a little bit. JT and Lotto. So I'm not gonna lie, these girls, JT specifically, can rap. Now, they do both have the occasional writer, which, see, here's my thing. I understand the argument where it's like, oh yeah, a rapper can have a writer, but they're still the one rapping. You still have to be able to deliver it the way that it needs to be delivered. And however, yes, that is true. Rap is supposed to be poetry, not just, look at my play with my pussy, your nigga, I'm gonna take your nigga, give me money, give me money. Like, no, I do like some of Lotto's music. And I do like JT. And unfortunately, that is all I am seeing from JT and Lotto. That's all I've seen from them. Let's move on to the girlies that did actually make it, starting with Cardi B.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm fucking him.
Now, Cardi, I have a weird relationship with, right? Not like personally, because obviously I don't know her. It is a parasocial relationship. It's not that deep though, because I'm not a fan, but I'm not like,
oh, Cardi can't rap, all of her music's trash, blah, 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 blah.
I be blasting her shit occasionally. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Cardi's music hits. It's gonna eat every time. Give her, well, not every time. Not every time. But let a music video come out. What is a budget? She doesn't know. And you know what? She's gonna eat every time. There's gonna be choreography. There's gonna be set design. Creative vision is gonna be there every fucking time. And I appreciate that so much, especially when it comes to female rappers. They have to do so much better than the men just to get a lick of attention. And Cardi B has people's attention. That being said, I feel like if Cardi pushed herself a little bit harder with certain things, she could skyrocket. And for that, I'm gonna have to give her potential an 8. So the way I'm gonna do this is by looking at the amount of views on their latest song and the amount of sales on their latest album. And Cardi has not put out shit since Invasion of Privacy, and that sold 4,376,138 copies. Her latest song with Offset, Jealousy, has 15,034,469 views. And let's be honest, anything less than a 10 for this would be delusional, so she's getting a 10. Cardi, she's done a few. I'm gonna insert them here.
Not too long ago, I was dancing for dollars. No, it's really real if I let you be my mama. You don't want a girl like me, I'm too crazy. For every other girl you meet is too gazy. If you can sweat the weave out, you shouldn't even be out. There no reservations at the pussy, you gon' eat out. I'm a Bronx bitch with some pop hits. Used to pop off when they pop shit. But I'm calmed down and I'm locked in. And my records live in the top 10. It be tickling my ass crack. Wonder what I do tomorrow that these hoes will be mad at.
Like, there's certain people, when you say like genres, I like know they can do it all. Like rock, country, electric, like pop, gospel for some bitches, like EDM, whatever. Cardi's not one of those girls. And it's just hard because I like last time I talked about female rappers, they were like, don't compare everyone to Nicki because they're just gonna be disappointed. This is literally trying to find out who can take Nicki's throne, so I'm gonna have to compare people to Nicki. And Nicki's one of those girls where, like, you say genres, I can name about 6 that she's done easily. Cardi's really not one of those girls. A lot of the girls on this list aren't one of those girls. And it's just, I don't know. So I'm slow and forgot to give Cardi a score, so I'm gonna give her like a 3, because to be honest, she really doesn't go outside of the basics, and by that I mean rap, R&B, and pop music. So for that, I'm just gonna have to give her a 3, because it's really not giving new queen material. Next up is lyricism. Now, Cardi is one of those girls that doesn't write all of her raps, and that is okay for some people. Certain people have higher standards for rappers, especially when it comes to people who are making millions of dollars off of one song, especially when it comes to people who are considered to be the top in the game. I'm gonna give Cardi, for her lyricism, I'm gonna give her like a 6. Next up, flow. Now, Cardi's flow is interesting. It's not very consistent. It's not horrible, but it could be better. And so for that, I'm gonna have to give her flow like a 5, because just certain things about her flow sometimes just pisses me off. With that being said, let's move on to our next artist, Doja Cat.
Hi, this is something quirkier from MTV News. Performing live on Planet Her is Doja Cat. Enjoy. Who the is Doja Cat?
Now, love her or hate her, you cannot lie. Doja's music's gonna hit every time. You can hate her, you can be like, oh, she's the fucking devil, all you want. Her music still fucking slaps. Y'all gonna see her pretend like Paint the Town Red and Attention weren't bangers? Excuse me? On September 1st, when she drops whatever she's dropping, it's not gonna be fucking fire?
It was Demons was a bop. Go stream Demons right now.
How's she gonna be the devil but not have fire? Doja's flow is in the top 5 of rappers for me. I'm not gonna lie. Female, I only listen to female rap, so if you have a different opinion and it's a man, I don't give a damn. For me personally, for flow, it goes Nicki, Megan, CupcakKe, Doja. I'm gonna give Doja's flow a 10, obviously. Lyricism. Now, I don't know if Doja writes her own lyrics. I'm assuming she does. She makes a lot of her own music. A lot of her beats she makes herself, because if you don't know, she was a music producer before she started actually becoming like a singer or a rapper. And to the people out there who think that Doja's not a rapper because she does pop music occasionally, go ahead and open your damn ears. But her lyrics, they gonna hit every time. There's some y'all gonna have to think about, like, she's not as great as double entendres as Nicki is, but also Nicki is a veteran. And Doja Cat is fairly new. She's not actually, she's like not new, but she's like fairly new compared to some of the other girls. And I don't think she needs time. I think this might be the best we gonna get, considering she said that her next album is gonna be heavily rap focused, but literally Attention and Paint the Town Red sound like they could be on Planet Her. So I don't know. But that being said, I'm gonna give her lyricism an 8. And if you disagree, I don't know. That's not my problem.
So at the time that I'm editing this, Doja Cat literally just dropped her new single Demons last night, which already has 791,240 views. Which, compared to Nicki's song Last Time I Saw You, which literally dropped at the same time, that only has 255,898 views, which I don't think it's necessarily Doja outdoing Nicki. I just feel like with what Doja's doing right now, people want to actually see what the fuck is going on with her. Also, to be honest, Nicki's song didn't have a lot of press, but Doja Cat literally put out a whole movie trailer. So, I don't know. So Doja Cat is putting out her new album, Scarlet, on September 22nd, which she actually had to change the album cover for because people were comparing it to Nicki, and also it's literally just a complete ripoff of a German band, which I don't know how this is an accident. Like, I feel like she was just trying to wait and see if people actually cared enough. Or noticed at all, which they did. So this is the new album cover. But her last album was, of course, Planet Her, and it sold 2,729,009 copies. And if that's not enough, she also has 6.3 billion streams on Spotify for Planet Her. And Paint the Town Red got 6.71 million streams in one day on Spotify. So if that's not deserving of a 10, I don't know what else is.
Okay, let's move on to her potential. I feel like Doja Cat, let's be honest, Doja Cat's pretty much at the top of the mountain almost. Now, if y'all could get past the fact that she's literally fucking making fun of y'all and messing with y'all every damn day, and that her telling y'all not to call yourselves kittens is never that deep, like, you're chronically online and it shows. Some of the shit she was saying was out of pocket, but also I genuinely feel like she's fucking with y'all, and y'all are too gullible, I want to say. Y'all fall for it too easily. Like, y'all care too much. I can make a whole nother video on parasocial relationships, especially with you bitches who don't get off your fucking tablets, computers, phones, whatever. Y'all just stay online, and it's crazy to me. But for her potential, honestly, if y'all could look past the trolling and the demonic shit, even though it's literally not demonic, just everything y'all hate is demonic. Everything y'all don't understand is demonic. Get into the beat really quickly though. She's getting pussy. But for her potential, I'm gonna give her a 10.
You know, the more and more I do research for this video, I just realized Doja Cat is the next Supreme. Like, once Nicki falls, Doja's gonna rise as the queen of rap, and I'm so sorry to tell you that. But Doja Cat, much like Nicki, unlike almost every other girl on this list, has done so many genres.
Got milk, bitch, got beef, got steak, hoe, got cheese. I that you hadn't known it, why don't you say so? Just protect her and keep her safe. Baby, worship my hips and waist. So feminine with grace, I touch your soul when you hear me say, boy, look at me like I'm alien. Bitch, I'm fucking reptilian. Bitch, out. Can you stand up or will you just fall down? I'm a puppet, I'm a sheep, I'm a cash cow. I'm the fastest growing bitch on all your apps now. Ooh, that's my trick. I'm her pimp, she my flip. Ooh, don't forget, that's my trick to my bottom, bitch.
So, like, she's obviously getting 10s across the motherfucking board. Like, be so for real. Like, it's not even a question.
Okay, let's move on to our next artist, Megan Thee Stallion.
Two velo. Period. Two velo.
Now, when it comes to Miss Megan Thee Stallion, Miss Hot Girl, the Hot Girl Coach, I just don't get why y'all hate on her so much to the point y'all do. Go get a life. Y'all are adults. The problem is a lot of the hate is coming from grown-ass men. And I hate when people be like, oh, you're a man in a woman's business. But it's true. And it's not even just like in women's business, like, oh, Megan's only for women. It's the fact that y'all are in this woman's personal business, like her court case. That's public information. However, it's actually, at the end of the day, none of your business. Some people just think just because information is out in the world and you can access it, means that it's actually your business, and it's not. If y'all could get past y'all hatred for her, I genuinely feel like her potential could be a 10.
So, Megan's been on a little bit of a hiatus. I'm assuming it's kind of because of the whole Tory Lanez situation. But her last album that she put out was Traumazine, which has 300 million streams on Spotify, but has only sold 63,000 units. So, I'm pretty sure this album was only even made because her label was being weird and said that she owed them another one. And she just threw this together. But I do know that she is currently working on another album. The last song I knew about Megan that she put out was Her. But apparently it's a song called Ungrateful, which I've literally never heard of. It has 8,387,630 views. But literally never heard anything about this song. So I don't know why in my brain I thought Megan has done like everything, like country, rock, hip-hop. Well, she obviously does hip-hop, she's a rapper. But like EDM, like I thought she's done everything. But she really hasn't. But there's a few genres she has done.
Won't bounce to the ounce, pick it up, put it down. Wanna put his nutty buddy in my fudge rounds. If you're dreaming, lucid, prove it. If you made a promise, then keep it. Why you wanna lie and then get mad? I don't believe it. Deal fuck. Deal, can't believe I used to fuck with you. Poppin' playing B's, cause I ain't playing to be stuck with you. I'd rather be a B-I-T-C-H, cause that's what you gon' call me when I'm trippin' anyway. Take a pic, it's me. Tell your friends this her.
So I really could not find any more genres, and it was kind of disappointing, both with sales and genres. So for sales, I'm going to give her like a 9, and for genres, I'm going to give her a 6.
Her flow and her lyricism, I have to give a 10. Like, are you kidding me? Why would I give it anything else? Anything lower than a 10 is bonkers. It's fucking bonkers. And yes, a lot of Megan's music is, oh, pussy, dick. At the end of the day, she is still like an actual rapper, like our next artist, which is CupcakKe.
So, what do you think?
Other than CPR and like Deep Bro and Duck Duck Goose and the LGBT song, y'all really don't get into her music like the way y'all should. Some of y'all do, and I'm not gonna pretend like CupcakKe doesn't have like actual fans, because I know she does. I'm one of them, because the sexual shit sells, and that is not my favorite music from her. I like more of her songs like Elephant and more of her freestyles. And yes, she still puts those out, but it's like not as often as she should. But if y'all could look past everything that goes viral on TikTok, y'all would realize that her flow is a 10. Like, name a better one. Name a better one. I dare you. Name a better one from the last 10 years. Go ahead. Exactly. And then her lyricism on her freestyles and on her like songs that aren't just about like licking, sucking, and f***ing. I'm gonna have to give it like an 8. Like, it's so good. And then for her genres and her sales,
maybe I'm just not looking hard enough, but I can literally not find anything on how much her last album sold, and it came out in 2018, so I'm not taking that as a great sign. But her last song, H2Ho, has 957,296 views on YouTube, which CupcakKe has a smaller audience, but considering I can't find any sales for her albums, I'm unfortunately gonna have to give her sales a 6. All of her music is usually on different beats, but it's all like rap. So I'm gonna have to give that like a 4.
and honestly, like I said, if y'all could look past all the sexual shit, I feel like she could be like on Cardi's level. I'm not gonna say Nicki because I don't know. I feel like she could, but she likes the sexual music too much to stop making it. And if that's all you're making, or if that's a majority of what you're making, you're not gonna go far. So for potential, I'm gonna give her a 7. Moving on to our final artist, Doechii. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know another female rapper that has come as close to covering as many genres as Nicki has, other than Doechii. Like, Doechii, literally all of her songs blow up, and that's my problem. I feel like a lot of y'all don't know about Doechii because all of her songs sound different. Like, I already showed y'all when I talked about Doechii in the underrated artists on my part 1 of mediocrity and female rap, but it's just like y'all don't actually like know Doechii. Like, she has
Hi, my name's Doechii with 2 eyes. I feel anxious when I'm high. Teachers say I talk too much. Mama say I don't talk enough.
and then she has and then she has and then she gonna spin it on his head and do this. A 10. And honestly, I'm getting kind of scared because Doechii's last song, Booty Drop, was clearly a TikTok cash grab.
Booty, I can make your booty pop. Make your booty pop. I can make your booty pop. Make your booty pop.
I'm just really scared she's gonna become one of those artists that falls down the rabbit hole of only making TikTok music because it sells and it'll get you a quick 15 minutes of fame. Doechii is worth so much more than just a quick 15 minutes every other month. Like, she could literally be trending every fucking day if she wanted to. And for that, I'm gonna have to give her potential a 9.
Shut me the f up, because Doechii put out this song.
Too much. Hope don't do too much. Pulling up the Magic City in a Uber. Pockets fatter than a motherfucking fupa. When I enter Magic City, bitches group up.
And a few months later, I'm scrolling through TikTok and I see Doechii on stage at Renaissance. She isn't even really mainstream yet, and she's just slowly creeping her way in there. She's already opening for Beyonce. So f a 9, f what I was talking about. She's getting a 10. So the part where I scored her flows was really long, and for some reason it just completely cut out. But she's getting like a 9 for her flows. I love it.
And then for her lyricism. Now, I really love double entendres. I really love when people make you think with the raps. I really love when your rap is poetry. Doechii's no Shakespeare. I expect a lot from certain people. Doechii's one of those people, but I'm also not dumb. I know what certain people can do. And I feel like Doechii could. That's why I gave her a 9. But for right now, her lyricism, I'm gonna have to give it like a 7. It's not bad. It could be better. And then for her sales, let's be honest, y'all don't fuck with her enough. Y'all don't fuck with Doechii like y'all should. I saw a lot of people in my comment section on my mediocrity and female rap videos, part 1 and 2, talking about how much they love Doechii. Y'all are bad bitches. Like, we see each other because you're so real.
So Doechii hasn't put out an album in a minute, and her last EP was literally just a bunch of remixes of a song that was viral. So I'm just going to ignore that. But she has 18.1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Then her most recent song, Booty Drop, has 400,609 views on YouTube. And then her most popular song, What It Is, has 36,550,162 views. which, given that that song did come out 3 months before, the decline of millions of views is just scary. And I get it was a TikTok trend, but Booty Drop was made for TikTok and it didn't do good. So I'm gonna give it like an 8.
But that being said, I'm gonna tally up all the points and I'll be back with the winner. This is my opinion. If you have a different one, that's great. Tell me in the comments. Don't be rude about it though. Don't be rude to anyone else for their opinion either though. So it is fully 2 weeks later. I didn't forget about this video. It's just I've been trying to edit this video as well as making a 20-minute long mix for a show I'm doing. And as well as like my school just started like pumping out the work. So, you know, after a few weeks in school, it gets harder to like keep up with things. Also, I got a job, so my uploading schedule might be even more messed up than it already is, as well as it just completely being non-existent. But that's not why y'all are here. Y'all are here to find out who the winners are. So in 5th place, and y'all might say I'm biased for this, even though I did come up with the scores, I don't care. 5th place with a score of 32 points, Cardi B. I thought she'd be a little bit higher, maybe like 3rd place, but she's not. And that's unfortunate for no one because this actually doesn't matter. For 4th place with a score of 35 points, we have CupcakKe. I think what really set CupcakKe back was the genres and her sales. But, you know. 3rd place with a score of 44, we have Doechii, which Doechii I thought was going to be in 2nd place, but with literally just 1 point off, just beating her for 2nd place with a score of 45, Megan, which is expected. I literally said at the beginning. But to me, really, the only girls that could even compare are Cardi, Doja, and Megan. So obviously, our number one, our queen with a score of 48, because no one got a perfect score.
Who's that Pokemon?
Which, speaking of Doja Cat, if y'all want me to get into this, which I'm gonna do it anyways, I don't really care. But if y'all would like, you know, to see that, my next video may or may not be about Doja Cat. Ooh, may or may not be a deep dive. You know, it'll be real cute. It'll be real fun. I've been planning this in the middle of also filming this video because I'm trying to pump out the content for y'all. Because what I was trying to do was take a break from uploading because I just got accepted into the AdSense program. But I didn't realize that takes up to like a month and a half to be like, to get everything done. So yeah, there's that. But, Lovely, can you finish the video? Thanks. Whoa, I'm back and I'm still gorgeous. Oh, I expect certain things from certain people and I'm not saying I'm anyone special. But I do feel like if you are going to be someone who is creating art, you should be putting everything you have into it, and some girls are not giving it. But also, I do just want to thank you guys because I've officially qualified to start getting paid by YouTube. And let me tell you, I found that out at 3 a.m. And I started bawling my eyes out. I love you guys so much. We're almost at 800 subscribers. You guys are amazing. I genuinely want you guys to know that. Thank you guys for just being like genuinely the best fan base. Like Beehive could never, Barb's could never. I was about to say Kittens, but she might come out of my walls and attack me. But Doja's fans could never, Arianators could never, Swifties could never, Barty Gang could never, Blinks could never, the Army could never, Rihanna's Navy could never. Like, y'all could never compare to my fans, compare to my love bugs. I think that's what I'm gonna call y'all because I genuinely love y'all. It's either love bugs, lovebirds, or daydreamers. So I'm gonna have y'all decide. Either way, when I do, I'm gonna start like a member thing on here eventually, and those are gonna be the 3 tiers, or if I need more, I'll figure out more names. But for right now, those are the 3 options. So figure out what y'all want the main fan base to be called. Again, the 3 options are love bugs, lovebirds, or daydreamers. But that being said, you guys can find me on Instagram at love_Lee_day. You can find me on TikTok at love_Lee_day, or you can find me on Twitter at TheLovelyDay. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting Miss Lovely, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye guys. Mwah.